I feel like this is how we start all of our videos, just me scratching Chip's butt.
Probably. Hi guys!
Hola!
So today we're going to talk about 10 tips of the trade for Disney World. Things that we know every time we're at Disney.
Pretty much. But first, we want to say thank you to everyone who has watched our last video. I think last we looked, we had over 200 views. We got a lot of messages from all you guys saying thank you for telling us everything that happened between us and what's going on with us with IVF. If you haven't seen the video, click on the video from last week. I'm not sure if Amy's going to put one of the eyes in the corner, but click one of those also.
YouTube's been weird with adding the eyes, so I'll see what I can do.
If not, just look at our last video. We got a lot of positive feedback, a lot of people that came to us and said, you know, we're going through the same thing, or our child was also an IVF baby. So we greatly appreciate everyone at least messaging us on other social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter, you know, thanking us for coming out and being so open. We really do hope that that last video does help other families out there. We truly, really hope that it does. And as everyone's requesting, we guarantee you we will update you as we get more updates.
Mm-hmm. Right. Number one, when you make your reservations for FastPass, make them early. And when I mean early in the day. So at Disney World, you can get 3 FastPasses per park per day. Well, not per park, but per day. If you're going to Magic Kingdom in the morning, Epcot at night, you can only do 3 fast passes in one of those parks. What we do is we always book morning fast passes, and then what we can do is as we run out of them, we can get more fast passes. If we were to have 2 in the morning and 1 at night, we couldn't get more fast passes, so we use that third one. The second tip is online check-in for the resort. So what we do is we'll check into our resort as early as possible and make any requests that we want. But what's great about this, not only are we more likely to get our requests, a lot of times we've gotten our hotel reservation, like a hotel number, when we're still in Jersey.
Yeah.
We get a morning flight, and I'll always request like an early check-in even though I know I won't be able to. But a lot of times we'll be sitting at the airport and I'll get our room number.
At 5 o'clock in the morning.
And I'm like, well, that's amazing. So I really love it. It lets me know that as soon as I get off the plane, I can I don't have to worry about it. I can go right to the hotel and go right to my room. Number 3 is don't over plan your days. What we do is we basically only plan out some fast passes and our dining. And by dining, I mean 1 table service a day. We don't plan our quick service meals. We don't plan what rides we're going to go on. And even fast passes, we've skipped so many fast passes just because we're like, it's across the park. I don't feel like walking over there. I don't feel like going on that ride right now.
It's also because we have the ability to do that because we go to Disney a lot. But even for you guys who are first time to Disney World, you know, don't feel like you literally have to run across the entire park just to go to your fast pass. There may be another fast pass open later on in the day.
And planning your day down to the minute. If something slightly goes wrong, it throws off your whole day, and then it just stresses everybody in your party out. So we really just kind of go with the flow. Number 4 is one of Josh's favorite tips.
What is that? Free?
Water, and bringing a refillable water bottle into the park.
So you guys can go to any quick service anywhere and any of the parks, and if you just ask them for a cup of water, they'll give you a cup of ice water, child size, whatever, and they can give you unlimited amount of cups. So if you don't want to buy sodas constantly, or if you're not in the dining plan and you just want something to drink and you're bringing stuff into the park for food, you can go to any quick service and ask them for a free cup of water, and they'll give you an unlimited amount for it.
And the best part is during the summer, the cast members know people do this. So at quick service, you'll see next to the register, they'll have a tray of cups of water that one person literally is being paid to fill up cups of water, because people go, can I have a cup? Can I have a cup? Can I have a cup? We also bring a refillable bottle that we can fill up at water fountains, but what we'll also do is we'll go into Starbucks as well, ask for a venti ice water. We'll dump that into a refillable bottle, and that has a filter on it too, so I don't mind using it at the drinking fountains. But it's nice because we can also share, we can carry it on the rides. It's not like a loose lid that will spill or anything.
One small thing about the refillable stations to fill up your water bottle, I don't know about Amy, but every time I drink it, it always tastes very chlorine-y. As opposed to if you go to like Starbucks or one of the quick services, they don't taste like it has chlorine in it.
Yeah.
But the ones by the refillable stations always taste, even the water fountains there, always taste like chlorine. So just to give you guys a heads up about that.
And on the really hot days, we'll ask them to fill the bottle up with ice, and then as it melts, we have water as well.
Yeah, I don't think quick service, if I'm not mistaken, quick services will not fill up a personalized bottle. Will only give you a cup from them.
The best tip, and I mean, you really shouldn't do it, but I do it every time, is when you, right around Soarin', there's Sunshine Seasons. If you go to the left into Sunshine Seasons, right there's actually a not a drinking fountain, a soda machine, a fountain soda machine. And I just go up, fill my bottle with ice, and use just the water. And no one's ever stopped me. I've talked to cast members while doing it. And I'm filling my own bottle, which is, we generally, any day we're in Epcot, we stop there and fill up our bottle at least twice. Tip number 5. Always check for Fast Pass and dining reservations, even after your 60 or 180 day. People will cancel reservations, cancel their trip, or switch out Fast Passes when they find one that they want. So constantly check. There have been times where I haven't gotten like Ohana or Be Our Guest or like Flight of Passage Fast Passes when I wanted them, and I'll check every day. Generally around 3-4 o'clock is kind of the sweet spot where they'll refresh on. But we constantly check, and we have never not gotten a reservation that we wanted or Fast Pass that we wanted.
Again, as long as you're flexible within your day with your family, like Amy was just saying, if you go around 3-4 o'clock and you want to go to Ohana or some other sit-down restaurant that was normally booked or you don't have a dining reservation for, is if you don't mind going during Happily Ever After, you can go to Rose and Crown or, California Grill or something like that during that time frame, because a lot of people don't want to eat there during those fireworks celebrations.
Also, I've heard people, this working for them, but it's never worked for us, so we've never actually tried, going up to a restaurant and just asking, hey, do you have any open tables right now? What I've also done is I've booked a reservation for, like, if I had a party of 5, I've done it for 1 and a group of 4, because I couldn't find the 5, but I found the 1 and 4, and they'll sit you at a table for 5. Number 6, and this is
one of my favorite. I don't know about yours.
It is one of your favorites. It's definitely one of mine because it allows your vacation to start from the moment you leave your house.
I would say probably once you get to Orlando International Airport.
Okay. What is it?
Magical Express and
the luggage service.
The luggage service she likes. I like the Magical Express.
With the Magical Express, Disney will, as long as you have a Disney resort reservation, they will pick you up right from the airport and they'll drive you right to your resort.
Yeah, first of all, it's 100% free. As long as you're staying on property, a coach bus will actually take you from the airport in Orlando straight down to your hotel room, and they'll make multiple stops depending on where your hotel is.
They even have buses that'll take you right to Port Canaveral if you're getting on a Disney cruise line ship. Now, the luggage service, I really like it. I haven't had great luck with it, but I'm still going to continue to do it because nothing's been, like, absolutely ruined my trip regarding it.
No, but it has ruined it once, our last trip when we went to Animal Kingdom.
Our suitcase got wet.
So it wasn't actually, real quick, it wasn't part of Disney that actually did it. It was actually at the airport.
It was Southwest.
It was Southwest that actually destroyed our luggage and left it outside while it was raining. Our luggage got completely soaked, and apparently so did other people's. So
when you pack your suitcase, you're mailed these yellow tags from Disney, and you put them around the handle. You'll check your bag like regular with your airline. This only goes for checked bags, but you'll check your bag like regular, and when you get off the plane, you go right to the Magical Express or your mode of transportation. Disney tells you have to be using the Magical Express, but I know people have taken Ubers or minivans and still use the luggage service. But we get on the Magical Express and we go right to our hotel. A few hours later, our bags will be in our room waiting for us. It's so nice to not have to struggle with the bag, but the other plus of it is if we get there in the morning and we want them to take our bag, we can get to the hotel and jump right on a Disney transportation bus and go to the Magic Kingdom. We can have a day at the Magic Kingdom right when we walk off the plane and go back to our room at night to like get ready for the night, and our bags will be there. Number 7 is the Disney First Aid. In every park, there's a Disney First Aid building. In there, they have everything that you'll need in case of emergency for blisters, small cuts, even if you have a headache or a stomach ache. Don't go to the gift shop and buy like a big pack of Tylenol or Advil. You can go to Disney First Aid and fill out a little form of why you're not feeling well, and they'll give you a single dose. So they have things like the chewable Pepto and Tylenol and Advil and Aleve, and generally I bring our most frequently used medications, so like Pepto for hair.
We're defective.
I'll always bring Tylenol with us, and I won't bring it into the park, I'll bring it in the room, because if it is such a need for us to take it, I will go back to the room and take it, because we clearly need to leave the park.
There's only a couple of meds that we actually do take. Like, I sometimes get a lot of migraines, so I will take Excedrin with us. So. And
we'll bring like Pepto in case he's in the park and his stomach starts hurting, things like that. But if you need a single dose of Tylenol, or you have a blister, you need a Band-Aid, don't bring them and don't buy them. Don't stress out about it. Just go to Disney First Aid and they'll take care of you. And they also have the Disney Baby Centers as well. So if you have a baby that's breastfeeding or you need a diaper change, those are great areas to go. They have nursing stations and changing tables right in there. It's a nice quiet air-conditioned area if you have a toddler that needs like a quick little nap, you can leave them in the stroller or anything you need to do with the baby. And they also have diapers and formula and baby food for sale as well, and small baby supplies.
Just ask any cast member anywhere, and they'll direct you on exactly in any park where they're all located.
Number 8 is one of our new favorite quick service restaurants in the Magic Kingdom, and it's Pecos Bill, right in Adventureland. And the reason it's our favorite is it is completely customizable, and you get so much for your money. So just when we were there, and I'll tag this video in the description or in the iCard, we each got nachos, but we were able to make our nachos the way we wanted it. He piled his with toppings, and I had just cheese.
My eyes were bigger than my stomach that day. I remember that.
But we got a lot for our money.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We filled the table with food. Number 9. This is something that I do frequently. Josh doesn't.
My stomach is not small.
It's adults can order off the children's menu, too. So walking around in the park, I know I don't always want to eat a lot, although all the food looks delicious. I want a smaller meal. And the children's meals have enough food for an adult. It's just not a huge portion, and it's a lot cheaper. So if you're paying out of pocket, it works. If you're using the dining plan, you're not getting your money's worth.
No, don't do this if you're
Don't do it if you're doing it on the dining plan. Just kind of split an adult meal and then use one credit. But if you're paying out of pocket, this is a great deal because you also get snacks, you get a dessert, and you get a drink just for one price. It's a whole complete meal.
And remember, even if you're not that hungry and you don't want the dessert, save the dessert for later on. I mean, Amy and I, lots of times, even when we're eating full meals, we'll actually ask them to box up the dessert, and as opposed to eating it during lunch, we'll eat it as a snack at 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
And like some of the side dishes, like you can replace, even with adult meals, you can replace the fries with like apple slices. And then I'll put the apple slices in our backpack and have them like an hour later. The last thing is that if you go to a PhotoPass photographer, they will take a photo with your phone. They'll gladly do it. They'll take one with their camera first, but they will also take one with your phone or your camera. So we often buy PhotoPass, but if you ever didn't want to, or you're going for a shorter trip, like the one weekend we went, we didn't buy PhotoPass. We gave our phone to everybody, and they took the pictures, and I was able to upload them right to Facebook right away.
Don't feel like you feel weird asking a cast member. They have no problems doing it. Just go straight up to them and just say, hey, listen, can you also take one with our phone? They'll take a whole bunch of photos just like if they would have taken with their own cameras in Disney.
And the way we found out about this is I actually had a cast member say, do you want to take one with your phone? Because I went to take a selfie with a character.
Yeah.
I was like, sure. And then after that, every cast member's done it for us. And I have one bonus tip. Ready? We'll say it on the count of 3.
I'm so ready.
1, 2, 3. Be nice to the cast members. It will take you so much farther. It's better to be nice to the cast members because they can spread the magic around, but they also deal with how many guests a day that they're having a rough day.
So we are friends with a lot of cast members, and we hear a lot of issues that they have with other guests that are staying at their hotels or staying in the parks. People sometimes complain about the stupidest things that they literally have no control over.
Or that aren't complaint worthy.
Like, if there's a rainstorm, you cannot complain to a cast member about it's raining, they stopped the ride. Don't complain about that.
Or if they're giving you something for free, don't complain about it and say you don't want it. Just don't use it.
Just say thank you. So with that being said, guys, be as nice as you can to those cast members, because remember, first of all, it's their job. They're there to make your vacation happier. Why do you want to take out your aggression out on someone else?
And something I'm going to start doing, and I've seen other people do it, especially with kids, is little thank you cards. You can't give the cast members in the park tips unless they're working like at a restaurant. But I've seen people do like these thank you cards, thank you for making our day magical, things like that, just to say thank you so much, here you go. A little bracelet or anything like that that the kids can give them, and the kids can spread some magic.
And trust me, it will make that cast member's day so much better, especially if they have a really bad day at work.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Be sure to subscribe, click that little bell to get the notifications that we just uploaded a new video.
And don't forget to hit the like button, as well as leave a comment below. All right, guys, thank you so much, and
see you real soon.